I thought my marriage was fine. My wife knew it was already over. I've been married to my wife, Lena, for 11 years. If you asked anyone outside our house, they'd say we were fine, stable, normal, the kind of couple that doesn't fight loudly, doesn't post drama online, doesn't give people anything interesting to gossip about. Inside the house, though, something had been quietly breaking for a long time. It started with the letters. The first one was on the kitchen table when I came home from work. Plain white envelope. My name written neatly on the front. I assumed it was a joke. Lena liked small gestures, notes in lunch bags, reminders on sticky notes. I smiled as I opened it. Inside was a single sentence. I need you to listen this time. That was it. No signature, no explanation. When Lena came home later, I asked her about it. She looked surprised, almost caught off guard. Oh, she said. That. I just thought writing might be easier. Easier than what? I wondered. Talking? I didn't push. That was my first mistake. The second letter came 3 days later. This time it was longer. She wrote about feeling invisible, about how conversations between us had turned into logistics, bills, groceries, schedules, about how she felt like she had slowly disappeared right next to me and I hadn't noticed. I felt defensive reading it. I wanted to argue with the paper. I wanted to say, I'm tired too. Instead, I folded the letter and put it in my drawer. I'll talk to her tonight, I told myself. I didn't. The letters kept coming, every few days. Always handwritten, always calm, no accusations, no anger. That somehow made them worse. She wrote about nights she cried quietly so I wouldn't hear, about times she reached for my hand and pulled back when I didn't notice, about how loneliness inside a marriage felt heavier than being alone. I started feeling uneasy, not because she was wrong, but because she wasn't. One letter stood out. I'm not asking you to save me, I'm asking you to see me. I sat on the edge of the bed holding that paper for a long time. That night I tried. I really did. I asked her how she was feeling. I told her I loved her. She smiled, thanked me, said she was tired, and went to sleep. The next morning, there was another letter. You tried today. I appreciate that. But this has been happening for years. One night can't carry that weight. That's when fear crept in. Not panic, not anger, fear. The letters became more reflective. She wrote about our early years, how alive she felt back then, how she used to believe love was something you practiced every day, not something you assumed would survive neglect. Then the tone changed. I've been preparing myself for something you don't know is coming. I confronted her after that one. I demanded to know what she meant. She looked at me for a long moment before answering. I just needed to say things in my own way, she said softly. Please don't take that away from me. Her voice wasn't threatening. It was tired. That scared me more. The final letter was waiting for me on a Sunday afternoon. The house was quiet. Too quiet. The envelope was thicker this time. Inside were several pages. She wrote about how she stopped expecting things from me, not because she stopped loving me, but because hoping hurt too much. She wrote about realizing that I wasn't cruel or abusive or evil, just absent. That's the hardest part, she wrote. If you were